weather be like today? I'm going to read 2 books and then show you one quick game about weather. What will the weather be like today? Just at the moment when night becomes day, when the stars in the sky begin fading away, you can hear all the birds and the animals say, what will the weather be like today? Will it be windy? Windy. This guy here, you can hardly see him. There's very tiny people in this book, but he's flying a kite. You could fly a kite on a windy day. Will it be warm today? Oh, this might be summer. Lots of people are swimming and playing and having a little picnic here. That would be nice when it's warm. Will there be snow? These guys are skiing and building snowmen in the snow. Or a frost. Or a storm. The gray clouds with some lightning coming down. That page shows a storm. Be dry, says the lizard, and I won't complain. Lizards live in the desert where it's always dry. There's cactus in there and very hot sun. The frog in the bog says, perhaps it will rain. The little green frog with some spots on him. You might be hearing frogs right now in Wisconsin. The white cockatoo likes it steamy and hot because he lives in the jungle, like the rainforest. The mole doesn't know if it's raining or not because he's way down underground. He digs way down under in the dirt. Whatever the weather, I work, says the bee. Well, the wet, says the duck. I think that's the weather for me. Ducks like wet. They like to be in the water, or they like rain. Weather? What's that? Says the fish in the sea. They're down underwater. They probably only see mostly water. The world has awakened and the day has begun. And somewhere it's cloudy, and somewhere there's sun. And somewhere the sun and the rain meet to play and paint a bright rainbow to dress up the day. How is the weather where you are today? Maybe you can go outside or look out the window to see what the weather by you is today. All right, I have one more book about weather, and this one I'm going to sing it. What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today? Today is cloudy. This page is showing clouds. What's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today? Today is rainy. Look at all those umbrellas. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today? Today is windy. Uh-oh, it blew somebody's hat away. It's so windy. What's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today? Today is snowy. What's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today? Today is sunny. It's like a sunny beach. What's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today? Today is foggy. What's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today? Today is perfect. not too hot or too cold or too windy or anything. It's just a beautiful day. The end. All right, I have one fun game that you can try at home. You might need an umbrella, but if you don't have an umbrella, you don't have to use it. It just kind of goes with the weather theme. You could throw the little balls or beanies or bean bags was the idea. But if some of you don't have bean bags, I thought it would be cool for you to use some socks and roll them up like a little ball. So I have my little basket with all my socks in it that I'm going to be throwing. And I'm going to try to get them into the umbrella. So I'm going to throw them in, and this umbrella is pretty big, so it should be pretty easy for me to get them in. Oh, I got one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woohoo! Pretty good at getting those in. So that's a fun game you can play at your house. Have fun.